the mighty good word, party folk. It's your mile high priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on Jupiter's day. It's Thursday, June 27th. What's good, party folk? I was about to pull from Luminology for the last quarter moon in Aries that occurs in about 24 hours at around 8 degrees of Aries, while the moon's in about 8 degrees of Aries, and the sun's in Cancer, right? The cardinal signs. But then I was called to pull from the Alchemy. I'm kind of just flowing. This is a big slab of rose quartz. Bear with me all. I'm happy that everyone's here, and I'm happy everyone that has decided to join us stick around. Feel free at any moment to hit like or a thumbs up. This is me trying to kind of vibe with the last quarter moon in Aries. What a time. There could be like a huge desire to want to crystallize, so like learn the lesson, and maybe where I'm trying to guide you is to be aware of where people are telling you. So even me, it's not difficult for me to tell you this. I feel that I practice it often enough, and I make it known. I want people to feel very, very comfortable to disagree with me, but this is not exactly the point that I'm trying to make. It's more so that instead of looking for answers and also like having to fend off certain suggestions or advice or direction, maybe it is a good time to not necessarily even meditate, but to feel apart, stand apart, and culminate an authoritative, self-assertive, well-grounded. I wanted to read y'all all these quotes, and now I'm just at the Helen Keller quote, which is, the most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but has no vision. And y'all, the reason why we're here, why I'm here is y'all know I'm always going off about the vision. And y'all, I hope you understand that you are gifted in that it is not special. It is just, you should know it. It's natural that you are, you have the gift of vision. Or what I mean is you have the gift of sight. And so now I guide you to determine your visions and your grand vision, your great work, right? The alchemical culmination. But anyway, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Although it's perfect time for hindsight. Understand you have sight, power of sight. You have power of hindsight now. You have power of the now, right? Isn't that a book? The power of the now. Shout out to Tole, right? Tole, what's good? What you doing over there in your big cushion seat, right, Mr. Tole? The button up, with them button up shirts now, right? Don't forget that you should guard yourself from how much time and money you give to spiritual centers and folks. It's always a great time to take time out, take time away, and assert yourself, right? Back to the message. We're just gonna flow. Let me get on with it, right? Thank you very much. If this message resonates, if this message, if you feel that this message may resonate with someone that you know, please feel free to share it with them. Share it with anyone. Leave me a comment. And stick around and subscribe. Alchemy deck by the Wild Unknown by Kim Kranz. In lieu of Moonology, right? 4-card spread. Fun, fascinating. I also have Marcella Kroll's decks, the Dreamers Tarot and the Sacred Symbols Tarot. It's been speaking to me a lot lately, and I encourage it, or I suggest it and encourage those that are new to Oracle and Tarot and meditation to invest in Marcella Kroll's decks. They're wonderful. Vroom, vroom, gotta go. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits of the highest light. Oh yeah, Magicians. Look at that. Cool. Let me, yeah. Magicians, High Priest, High Priestesses, Kings, Queens, Royals. I'm your effervescent mercurial stellar informant. This is your last quarter moon in Aries court vibe. I'm here with your Akashic messages, your stellar divine messages, your messages for spiritual exaltation, divine evolution, and spiritual divine forward movement through all spaces and time. The gold card, we were just talking about alchemy. Yeah, you're releasing it's a release, but it's like understanding. It's a gem, and more so it's like you worked on it, you have worked on it. You've worked on it. Also Aries, right? A more redefined, self-assertive. How can you lead yourself to the right leaders? How can you lead yourself to gosh, Aries doesn't come without a fight, right? There's a bit of a struggle. Goddess Isis, Sun God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits of the highest light. Thank you so much, Sun God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels. Last quarter moon vibe. Aries, right? Wow. I will read you some of the other quotes. So the Helen Keller one is like forward sight, right? And it's okay. I believe, oh yeah, I encourage you to get a deck and follow along. I believe that other tarot readers also. I read for other folks and they sometimes confirm, oh, I received that in a morning. I'll do a reading for a client, and this is what I mean. For example, I'll do a reading for a client and they'll confirm my reading for them, my messages for them, by sometimes telling me things like, oh, this morning I pulled a card in my meditation and the same card came out. And that's why other tarot readers, other psychics and oracle, and those that practice with divinatory tools and objects, there's a lot of this earth magic talisman, so it's protective. Protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your psychic eye and your mind and your crown chakra. And now allow a lot of the messages, you've received a lot of messages, so like allow them to flow down, and it's perhaps in these meditative states that your mind is so accustomed to looking at visual symbols here. Now can it visualize here? So okay, watch where you are putting attention to, because then say you are coming into, and I'm beating this example to the bones, right? Like I know it's annoying. I don't like the repetitive messages sometimes, but just for example, any community center, any activity, spiritual school, anything like that, like coming in very open leaves you susceptible, right? as an elevated, heightened, knowledgeable spiritual person, you may be extremely open in all centers, specifically heart centers, the depths. You're like downloading your reading. You are right now, like you. I am. You are. That's so Aries. Stop it. Okay. Wait. Quote, I am a feather for each wind that blows. William Shakespeare. God, I love it. Like a kite cut from the string lightly, the soul of my youth has taken flight. Ishikawa Takuboku. Distracted by what is far away, he does not see his nose. Malagasy proverb, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Catherine II, a great wind is blowing, and that gives you either imagination or a headache. Okay, yeah, so like here, I'm just gonna spill it out, like, so you adopted, you gravitated, you translated, you did what you could, you learned a lot, you took a Eastern philosophy and forgot in that translation that the what is it? The catch was, it's a sale. It was for sale. It was culminated. It was curated for sale. So now, hindsight, go farther, right? Gold to the core. Now, pay attention when someone, a Western mind, okay, even me, right? Even me, even I tell you this to guard yourself from everything. So a Westerner adopts Eastern philosophy, okay, and now they attempt to crystallize and form lessons. Okay, is that rightful? Who is to say, and who shall guard you from such, like, unknown tendencies and behaviors of folks to want to drive certain ideologies and philosophies that they themselves have not particularly culminated in? Like, how can you step back a little bit? Take a deep breath, y'all. Thank you so much, guys, Isis. So what can help this culmination, right, to release this anxiety and the grass, listening to others and being scared to let go, like take off the training wheels. It's okay, you do have guides, and that's why we tell you again. As we read for you, you can also read and follow along, and that can help you to determine if the message even applies to you, if you're receiving the same cards in your reading while you follow along, the readers that you like. You can start to separate from, is this a leader that I like because they have a good understanding and translation, and have they taken pieces and parts to crystallize, to form a specific vision of theirs, or is there a vision part of mine where we are not manifesting for each other, but we're guiding each other to manifestation that is also balanced, is also collectively in unconditional love, right? Not a group's, not a community, not a business's determination of what the community wants. The individuals determine what the community wants. Wow, we have 3 cards here now. So, what can help you to release the uncreated? Okay, because now in hindsight, you know that you are a creator, and through hard work, look at this, like, mama jamma. I never say that word, but a lot of Aries here, and a lot of that Pisces with the uncreated, a lot of like Pisces, Cancer vibration also, the Sun, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, okay, the Magician, and the Hermit, so Virgo. This is pretty interesting with uncreated. it's like, you know that you can stay there, or you know where, you know you can work. Also, you're learning to now how to guard yourself. So protect the vision. You don't have to tell everyone. There are certain folk that you can, they're usually not a part of those like arenas. It's almost like everyone goes to like I'll say that for alchemical wedding, right? You don't say. That this is what can help you to release and to surrender, knowing that you, even if you leave the space, even if your egoic mind, that egoic mind, I'm getting so much Eckhart Tolle in my head now. The audio book too, I remember reading his book like decades ago, y'all. Ow, my head. Well, yeah, the Six of Swords is the significator card in general for the last quarter moon. Here's the Golden Dawn version and the Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna edition. Very interesting cards here, both very different from the Rider-Waite. Maybe the Ethereal Visions is not that different with the younger male in the canoe boat. But I believe it's usually a psychopomp, like carrying the mourning, carrying the dead, like move you from here to there, right? Do you want to go towards the light? Come along now. Where you're going is like to your inner light. You're really understanding shadow. So you're giving me 9 of Pentacles. Here I have card 60. Here I have 43, and here I have 26. Okay, wow. Are you making good choices? This is also giving me the Lover's card, but the Venusian independent. How do you stand apart? Who in your life doesn't really realize they're teaching you, and what have you learned from them, and are they truly a support? I do get a lot of supportive folk that you can reach out to, or that you have pathways to accessible pathways to, right? Like they have open communication with you, and maybe you are meeting a softer vision, a non-commercialized version of spirituality, a non karmic blaster, or a light and lover, maybe an unconditional lover, unconditional light and lover. Look at the reddening 15, card 15, which is traditionally wow, the Tower. I sometimes like get the cards confused. But I mean, this is, very Scorpio, very Aries. Learning your spiritual power, learning how to guard your vision as you move into a new world, as you move into a new reality, that now you drive, now you're the driver, now you're the lover, now you love you, and now you love your path. This is not to say that you were without love, that you were without passion, that you were without authenticity, and now you are in the driver's seat, okay? So consider everything that you are a culmination of, like the package of you, whoever you are, however you culminate, your possessions, that's the car, but now you're the driver, now you're not the passenger. Now, where you thought that you felt that you were enjoying the seat and the back seat that you could take, kick your heels back, whatever, kick your heels up, kick the seat back, a toast with some sparkling LaCroix or whatever. I'm trying to go for a non-alcohol. How about a virgin pina colada, if you like pina coladas. Wow, well, of course you would be there. Maybe at one time you did like pina coladas, but now you like the virgin pina colada. They're both really good. Either way, like, figure it out, figure your way out. Karmic path. I really gotta figure that out, right? I really gotta figure out. If I'm looking here at the devil or the tower, perhaps what I'm reading with the reddening is like the devil and the tower is that you are culminating your shadow work. As the hermit, you left the lighthouse, right? It wasn't your lighthouse either. That's what I mean. You are the freaking lighthouse. Haven't you heard that before? Now remember, okay, you're a child of God. Now remember, okay, remember your gifts. Remember the gift of sight. It's more innate. It's not a gift, right? It's your power. And it's not a secret. It's the vision that is yours to keep until it unfolds, right? 15 is the devil. 16 is the tower, okay? On your way to good choices, okay? Out of creating, creating through overt control, right? Knowing philosophy, knowing theology, knowing magic, knowing religion, knowing psychology, regardless of your academic or industrious experience. Like, this is what I mean. This is the core, okay? So Scorpio, Capricorn, come out wherever you are. Pisces, what's got you down, babe? Have you had some dinner today? Have you had a little bite to eat, a little burrito? It's okay, Wendy Williams used to say the tears help the skin. How you do? Y'all, stop it. Okay, wait, where are we at? Are we good? Okay. You're releasing yourself. But now it gives me 7 of Swords, right? We went from the headache, the 5 of Swords. You had a headache over control. Now you can have a fabulous life. If you want to control it, it's gonna cause a lot of hammering, and like, you want all that gold, right? Like, but you were working without God, and now you remember that you are a child of God. You're a child of the universe. This is the freaking universe. It has been created for you, but now you create it on Earth, right? You take that vision and you make it one on Earth, like separate. It's separated from you, but is it truly? You know what's a part of you, and that's why you know what's missing. And now that you know what's missing, it's there. It's you now you truly possess it. Now come into authority. Don't bust out the door like I love when the Kool-Aid man comes up. Well, the reddening card is here, so the Kool-Aid man pops up, right? Don't like bust through the wall like the Kool-Aid man, but like, you're working with magic now, right? So now will you stay or will you come along, right? Come along. Now come with us. Oh my God, that's like a Chemical Brothers song. Knowledge and new life. Wow. I love when the new life. So even the last 3 weeks, like look at, even in the 1 week, okay, full moon in Capricorn, even in the last week, like, has it been a little bit mind-blowing? Has it been a little bit eye-opening? It's maybe because you when you feel that you have learned something, it's like that big culmination. Does your new life begin now? You do have the answers, and this is why Veiled comes up, because now instead of going on social media or going on the soundboard or getting on the soapbox before you announce it to the world, can you secure the vision, right? Now apply the sight, now apply hindsight, now apply the power of your sight now apply all of that authoritative, self-assertive power from hindsight and from where you stand now as a singular entity that works on unconditional love and light for not just your singular independent self, but for the collective, right? Because it's that infinite oneness and loop that you abide by new life long, an infinite one loop, right? A creative one. It's uncreated and it's created. It's been done, but not by you. Not right now. So let's get it done. Get it going, right? That's good. You're here. You've made it. The rending. Come out. You're not really stuck. You're not really chained. No one's holding you back. Wow. The creator. The empress. The karmic path. The Five of Pentacles. You're in a spiritual refuge, you know? That's that feeling of those hands on you, right? The feeling of the light worker's hands on you, okay? Now that you allow that, now that you are walking and working under the light, okay? And now that you found the light, now that you see the light, and now that you know that you are the light, now that you know that others' light blinded your light, and now that you know how to handle your light, you work with it, you walk with it, you walk towards your light, you walk with your light. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, all fire signs, and Mars in Pisces, okay? It has been a big turning point since January, right? Gotta slice it up. Past, present, and future. Four of Wands. Past, present, future. Okay, we have two seekers here. So, yeah, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, and yeah, Seven of Swords, right? Like your now strategy, not in the dark, but under the light, under the guiding light, right? Of both the sun and the moon, but in the moon, under the moonlight, right? Guided by the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. There was a message like that a few weeks ago. Balance, also Sagittarius. So working with that vision, also guided and guarded, grounding, meditate. As you ground, that your energy then, okay, to the core, what can help you, right? Remember that this is about what you want to create now, okay? Knowing how you can create, knowing like how you did it on your own and now with God's, under that guidance, under angelic, like walking with those guides, alongside guides, for Wands, finding that balance, a master number, one of, if not the master number, right? 11, working with higher order in connection with higher order, God, praying to angels, talking to angels, knowing, seeking, knowing that you need to know, knowing that you know, and now you want to remember, and now it's not about being taught or being misled or being led. It's about knowing how to lead and how to lead yourself. Seeker of Wands, okay, on your way, on the way up. You're on your way up. Isn't that I'm all the way up? Seeker is the Knight of Wands, right? Sagittarius, Scorpionic. Seeker of Cups is the Knight of Cups, Pisces, right? Aquarius. Okay, and now it's like not without, even without seeing, even without the knowing, okay, you are shifting and you're presenting. So present how accordingly, right? Present accordingly. Protect yourself via your veils, okay? So not to fight. This is for relief, okay? Relief at the bottom here. Card number 12. Veiled. Because you're psychic and you receive a lot of messages, and as you learn how to protect yourself in communities and centers around folks that are also powerful within their own right, maybe they know how to direct their power, maybe they don't. We don't suppose, we don't assume. We only direct our power as we learn how to, and we learn more about how to assert and self-assert and be authoritative. We learn the authority really, what authority to follow, right? But guard yourself too. You see here with the split, what can help you? How can you now work in both worlds? Okay, this is not to cause disruption in your reality. This is to again help you assert your power, your power of sight. Okay, now any other messages from the field tarot before we end it? Thank you all very much. What a wonderful message. Goddess Isis, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Princess of Wands, confirmation, okay? Look good, okay? But don't worry about how you look. They're worried about how you look, right? You don't give a hoot what... You're trying to have a little bit of fun, right? You're like, today I'm going to look like... Today I'm going to give this air. Look, 8 of Cups, this is your retreat. Knowing how to love you, knowing sacred play is it can be for anyone, for even I just maybe had this like flash weird insight that I'm not saying it's so profound, but I'm saying that you understand you're evolving even in those later ultimate years, right? You're gosh, it's like I seek the light in you, and there's no age there's no define, and so I cannot, in my mind, I can't confine you. Can you now release yourself? Like, come along now, right? Lay that burden down, right? And lie your head to rest for a moment. If you must, retreat, okay? Very much, undoubtedly, you need some rest and healing, regenerative release, peace restored, right? 4 of Cups now. From retreat, you come out looking good, protected, well protected, on your way, exploration, Princess of Wands. Okay, that's the Page of Wands, I apologize. But more fire with the gold and the seeker. Thank you all very much. I'll be back with more messages anyway. It's interesting that the karmic path showed up because that's Saturn. I don't think I showed it. It was in the split, but the Eight of Cups is here, which is Saturn in Pisces, and we just, I guess I want to help. This is your time now. In the next 3 months, I want you to really come into grounding, into this meditative stance, into visualizations of power. Okay, light, real protective light. Okay, to visualize now yourself moving along in the next 3 months. Like, can you work with the gold, okay, that you've kind of created? It's now, can you let it go? Can you let go of what you have created? And now take those lessons of the hammering and the getting it done, what it felt like to assert yourself and to work with others and to collaborate and then to innovate and to also work as an individual and work as a collaborator. And like, now hold the product in your hand and maybe give it to your ancestors in a ritual or offering, or to the goddess, and or put a plaque on the wall. And now you truly know what it is like to work on your own, and the forces that you come up against and the forces that you work with and what you can create on your own. And now, again, I remind you, you're a child of God and you're a child of the universe, and you are expanding every day, every minute, every nano blip in time. And now you know that you can work with this time to shift and open more times. And now you work with God, and now you are veiled in protective light, okay, as you learn and remember more. Okay, the root bowl, just for fun, right? I love y'all. Send y'all light, send y'all love, and let's just ring the singing bowl a little bit, right? Thank y'all. Don't forget to take deep belly breaths, okay, all the way to your chest. And don't hold it in. Thank you all so much.